What up and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of HBO's new series, True Detective, Night Country. Let's rock this. Man, how long has it been since True Detective Season 3? Was it 5 years ago or something like that? And you know what? I kind of like the fact that this new Season 4 has its own subtitle, you know? I mean, this entire show is already anthology in its nature where the stories in every season don't connect with one another, but calling it Night Country just makes it extra separate from the rest. It's like extra standalone. And after having watched all these 6 new episodes, trust me, different is exactly what this new season was going for, and different is exactly what this new season masterfully delivers. True Detective Night Country is chilling, it's suspenseful, and deeply absorbing. The mystery is unpredictable and not easy to solve, and it's the kind of investigation that keeps you guessing and compels your brain to work around the clock trying to figure it out. And I truly appreciate the fact that it kind of harkens back to the first season in terms of the horror and the supernatural elements without making them be all gimmicky. The style kind of pays homage to H.P. Lovecraft, and the human drama is riveting. You can see how much the mystery is consuming the 2 lead cops, and at times bringing out the worst in them. It's a very layered story with profound indigenous ramifications as well. Very well written, very well performed, and very well put together. Written and showrun by Isa Lopez in True Detective Night Country, when the long winter night falls in Ennis, Alaska, the 8 men who operate an Arctic Research Station vanish without a trace. To solve the case, detectives Liz Danvers and Evangeline Navarro will have to confront the darkness they carry in themselves and dig into the haunted truths that lie buried under the eternal ice. Starring Jodie Foster, Reis, Finn Bennett, Fiona Shaw, with Christopher Eccleston, Isabella Starr LeBlanc, and John Hawkes. I know, it feels weird watching multiple Oscar winner Jodie Foster on the small screen. She has been doing mostly movies almost her entire life, but man, I'm telling ya, she brings all her gravitas and her passion and her heavyweight acting chops to True Detective Night Country, and she is not holding back one bit. There are episodes where she is just absolutely ferocious, like she can bite your head off verbally. And her character is not necessarily a hero in a classic sense either. Detective Liz Danvers is more or less an asshole who believes in her duties as a law enforcer, but at the same time, she is also a hypocrite on personal matters, and she bosses around a young deputy who can't seem to separate his work from his family. This is a fine line that Jodie brilliantly walks in order to make the audiences want to see her character succeed, while simultaneously make her be flawed and unlikable. And sure, I may not know much about boxer turned actress Callie Reis, she's new to me, but on this show, Callie competently goes toe-to-toe with Jodie Foster like a champ, and those cheek piercings help solidify her tough-as-nails personality. I would even venture to argue that Callie's character is way more nuanced than Jodie's. The haunting, the tribal obligations, the sibling problem, and a certain mistake in the past, all of which make Callie's character's road to redemption the kind that's not easily forged, much less easily defined. I also want to mention some of the other aspects that are outstanding about True Detective Night Country. Obviously, even though Ennis is a fictional town and they didn't really film this in Alaska, it is, however, based on certain areas on our planet where it does stay nighttime for months. And so I love the aesthetics and the atmospheric look and feel of the show when it comes to the way it plays with how the darkness just kind of envelops the snowy land. And just like the characters themselves, who are wrestling with their personal demons, the place itself adds another mood of hopelessness and despair. The scripts also approach the mental health undertone and the indigenous spiritualism with the utmost care and respect without minimizing the severity of such issues. I mean, the whole environment is kind of like the perfect cross between John Carpenter's The Thing and 30 Days of Night. Remember those? Now, the biggest difference between this season and the seasons prior to this is that the story here does not span across several years. It only takes place probably across several weeks during Christmas and on to the New Year. Now, just a heads up, yes, some of the episodes can get really slow, but I was very engaged the whole time. Yes, whenever they put two and two together, it's exciting, right? Because they're inching closer and closer to finding out what and how and why it happened. They're following the clues and all. But even the episodes that breathe a little, where Fiona Shaw has conversations with Callie Reis, for example, I tuned into it and eat that up wholeheartedly. It feels like something out of a novel. Very measured, very riveting, very character driven. Now, do I like the reveal at the end or on the final episode? Yes, I do. But the audiences might be divided over it. But part of the reason why I like the way that the mystery unravels is because it stays true to the show's female-centric core. And I'm not just talking about Jodie and Callie's characters, I'm also talking about the rest of them. These are women who range from troubled, marginalized individuals all the way to women who have had it up to here with the system. So yeah, the ending is shocking yet sensible, and it makes a pretty loud statement. So yeah, overall I give True Detective Night Country the rating of 4.5 out of 5. If I were to do a ranking on the whole show, I would still put season 1 as the best one, and then this, Night Country, comes in second place, with the third season at number 3, and then season 2, dead last, being the weakest of them all. So yeah, that's how awesome Night Country is. So that's it, that's my review of True Detective Night Country. Smash that like button, hit that notification bell, share this video with everyone you know, share your thoughts in the comment section below, and as always, subscribe. Let's rock this.